Good day to you, one and all. It is I. Just forgive the passing train. Good day to you, one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins. And this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again, your favourite of the YouTube channels. Today I'm talking about Boys Life. They did a song called Dancing with Echoes, and it came out on the 17th of January. And I can't wait to get stuck into it and tell you what I think. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Alright. I'm wearing quite a few different necklaces because this is an episode that I asked my producer to write up for me because I saw them on the Radio 2 playlist, which is something that the Darkness have been trying to get on with no success. Anyway, Boys Life have been described as a supergroup made up of Boyzone's Keith Duffy and Westlife's Brian McFadden. I mean, essentially, that's a best of. And for anybody who isn't familiar with Irish boy bands of the 90s and noughties, Boyzone was created in 1993 by manager Louis Walsh, who was looking to form an Irish Take That, which is what the world needed, I think, at the time. They went on to sell more than 25 million records, producing a stream of hits including No Matter What and Picture of You. Westlife formed 5 years later in 1998, again under Louis Walsh, and ended up as even bigger boys, producing 12 studio albums and selling 50 million records worldwide! Anyway, Boys Life's Keith took the Boys from Boyzone, and Westlife's Brian took Westlife's Life, and then they put them together, and then they came up with Boys Life. In 2016, why am I only just hearing about this? On Instagram, Boys Life have been expressing gratitude for the support they've received, saying after a 4th week on the BBC Radio 2 playlist, which won't play the fucking Darkness, they're incredibly grateful for all the love. So I think one of the reasons why I wanted to look at this is because I wanted to see what does get on the playlist in contrast to what we know doesn't get on the playlist, which is things like, you know, The Longest Kiss. I had the longest kiss. And I Hate Myself. We know that these are not Radio 2 worthy songs. So what is a Radio 2 worthy song? What is the thing that Radio 2 champions, and why have they selected that as opposed to The Darkness, really? There's no bitterness here because I think Brian McFadden, I think he's a really good football player. And The Darkness played Brian McFadden's team in the final of the Soccer Sixes in 2004, I think. And, you know, we won. So that's okay. I think we're okay. It doesn't matter. There's none of that stuff. I'm not a fan of Louis Walsh, I'll say that. I don't like Louis Walsh. I don't know anything about him other than the fact that he slagged off I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Whilst, you know, we generously agreed to grant them the license to use that song on whatever fucking panel show it was that he was doing, and then he took a pop at the song itself.
Shane, I mean, I actually hated the Darkness version of that song, but your version was absolutely fantastic.
The role of the panelist is to slag off the contestant, not the song. I mean, come on, guys. And there was one time at some sort of Irish awards show where I was kind of like chatting to my friends from Def Leppard who lived in Ireland at the time. I was talking to Joe Elliott, I think. Name dropper. And then Louis Walsh came Louis Walshing over, and I think I was obliged to say hello to him, and I wanted to blank him because of what he'd said about my song, but I was wearing like a jacket which had tassels on it, and it got attached to the scaffolding backstage, and I was stuck there like a fly, wriggling in Louis Walsh's web, having to be nice to him. I hated that day, and there have been many days since that I've hated, but this is not one of them. I'm in a really good mood, so I'm going to watch the song, and then yay, tell you what I think of it.
I get high some nights, I get low, that's life. You've been gone some time.
Honestly, although I've played football against one of these guys, I don't know which one is which.
I keep seeing you day to day. Shop window, is that your face?
That must be the Boyzone one, I guess, right?
Just be like the ocean. You can ride on the
can ride on the waves. You can ride on the waves and rise with the swell. So I think that's sort of that's like, I think Bruce Lee's advice, isn't it? Just be water, you know, yeah, I think this is Kung Fu-esque wisdom levels, right?
Kick hard, boy, you're floating.
That one's Brian, surely.
And when you're not right next to me, you're with me all the same. Dancing with the echoes.
Brilliant. So, okay, I was hoping there'd be some echoes in it. Dancing with the echoes. But what they should have done is had like echoes, and in the video, like be yelling into a cave, and then they come back at you, you know, from all the different, and they could look up like that. But I think the echoes seems to be firmly centre in the stereo image, and these are expensive Grado headphones. Thanks to Rich Grado for repairing my RS1s. You guys are the best. If you need a great sounding set of reference headphones, you can definitely do worse than the RS1s from Grado, the choice of champions. I'm not sponsored by Grado. I just think they're really good. It's a little bit like paradise, or umbrella, rella, echoes, repetition as a songwriting trope, or a device even that allows a hook to embed itself even further underneath the dermo skin. Well, I'm telling you this much, it works, because it gets you on the Radio 2 playlist, which is where you need to be. You've got to be on the Radio 2 playlist. Otherwise, what's the point? How can you win in life, boys' life, without being on the Radio 2? I mean, I'm happy for boys' life. I'm happy for boys' life. This is making me happy. I'm really happy right now. Can you not tell? I'm really happy. I've had quite a lot of Botox, but this is me smiling. Now that's a voice. Lovely stuff. Okay. Echoes. There's some stuff in there which sort of where they're providing a third harmony over the echoes. They could have done more with a stereo image, but I think if this is designed for radio, and let's be honest about this, who listens to the radio? Really, I mean, people on building sites, people who drive their cars and they're too lazy to connect their phone, people who don't switch back after a traffic update, which the car forces them to listen to. I think if my grandmother was still alive, I would say even she didn't listen to the radio. But for some reason, anyway, being on the radio is the thing. Sometimes if you are like, I don't know, maybe you've got like a little portable radio, it might only have one speaker. So mono makes sense, I think. There's very little exploration of the stereo image here, and I think that's because this is designed for radio. Although there is something over there that's sort of percussive, like it might be a mandolin over the left. Is that the left? Might be a mandolin over the left side.
Every day I bless myself. It's not a prayer or cry.
This is the bit that I saw on InstaTube or whatever it was, which inspired me to wear these. I didn't quite get the glasses shape right. I think I've probably got some aviators that look more like the one that either Keith or Brian is wearing in that picture there.
2 sugars in my coffee. Flick a cigarette while I eat. That's a little bit of you in me.
So that's the secret to his voice then. He eats and smokes at the same time. Terribly irresponsible. And amazing, really, that in a song where in the first line they're talking about getting high, now we're talking about smoking during meal times, which is even worse. This isn't boy band fare, you know. The idea of Boyzone or Westlife sort of talking about getting high and smoking during meal times, that's just unthinkable. So this is definitely not boy band stuff. This is man band stuff.
You can ride on the waves. You can rise with the swell. Kick hard.
It's like Brian or Keith, the one that's standing on the right, just needed to take a pause there and sort of use his knees to just catch his breath momentarily. You can tell it's a really emotional song for these guys. You know, it's like, I am obviously taking the piss, but I think mostly because of the aesthetic and the production and the fact that they're on the Radio 2 playlist and the fucking Darkness aren't.
It's like every conversation we ever had plays all at once. You're my own radio station. And
You're my own radio station. How does Radio 2 feel about that? I'm just going to stop going on about Radio 2 now. Okay, I'm seeing... in fact, I think I might have heard an electric guitar in there. Let's have a listen.
you're my own radio station, and your voice is getting louder. I remember every day.
And a nice military drum beat there. Oh, it's lovely stuff, isn't it?
Dancing with the echoes, 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 echoes. Dancing with the echoes, echoes.
Come on.
Dancing with the echoes, 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 echoes. Dancing with the echoes, echoes. Now my ears against the wall, I can't hear our conversations. The radio's turned off. I couldn't miss you anymore.
Okay, I think I figured it out. That's Brian, right? I've just paused it at 2 minutes 55. I think that's Brian. It doesn't look like a traditional technique for hitting that high note, does it? Maybe it does work. Oh, it's quite airy, his version, isn't it? But that would be because of all the cigarettes he smokes whilst eating. Love it. Okay, so that was West Zone. No, it wasn't. It was Boys Life, not West Zone, doing Echoes. What do you think, guys? Fucking awesome. So, 2 questions for you. In a world where that's acceptable on most listened to playlist, is it something that bands should aspire to do? I mean, does the radio matter anymore? It's great that they've been there for 4 weeks. I sort of enjoyed some elements of it. I mean, begrudgingly, I do hate the idea that there are, you know, that they've been on the playlist for that long and we've been struggling and it doesn't happen for us. But we did beat them at football a long time ago, and I'm going to hold on to that because it's the only thing I can really say. And I got 5 necklaces, whereas they only had like 1 apiece. Justin Hawkins rides again. I won the necklaces, didn't I? Again. I actually smoke instead of eating, so beating that. All right, nice one, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch one of these 2 videos, and I'll catch you cats. I'll probably give us a wave when I ride past you on my motorcycle, Harley Davidson's. See you later on the ice. That's it.
Again.